LeSSERAFIM.
Okay.
이빨 삭힌 스파게티 빼고 싶니 뻔한 패티 그냥 포기해 어차피 이래라 이래 머리 속 SSERAFIM Bad bitch in between your teeth 그냥 포기해 어차피.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're here taking a look at LeSSERAFIM's Spaghetti featuring J-Hope of BTS. It's been a hot minute since I've seen LeSSERAFIM and a comeback of theirs, so I'm excited to look. This is one of my final reviews of the BTS marathon because it just came out recently and J-Hope's collaborated for it. We gotta check it out. We got the music video, a member-only music video, and a dance practice to enjoy. I'm ready, I hope you are. Let's go.
Chicken, pizza, spaghetti.
Oh, how I wish this summer could last. Give me one last kiss. This summer.
This is a hot spot. 숨쉬듯 찾는 이 밥상. 등골이 된 넌 fall in love. 참을 수 없는 말. 우린 in the kitchen. Cooking it up, what you craving? 나의 멋대로 사센. And now the world's gone mad. You don't need to think too much. 쉽고 듣고 맛보고 즐기다 가면 돼. 깊이 스며들어 in your mouth. Guilty pleasure never kill a pretty good shopper.
이빨 삭힌 스파게티 빼고 싶니 뻔한 패티 그냥 포기해 어차피 이래라 이래 머리 속 SSERAFIM Bad bitch in between your teeth 그냥 포기해 어차피
Wow.
이래
Yeah, this is the sweet spot. Head up, the scene is the big shot. Shot choice, no we can keep. Yeah, you lost in the sauce, no turning back. 취할 거야 밤새 이우를 절로. 난 빈자는 믿고 빈자는 걸로. 종이 좀 거지 좀 타는 게왜 머는 겨. What a fuck, keep 말고 burn. Beat up like a cat in a 김치 볶는 여전히 priceless. Whatever I'm cooking, 스타같이 하던 토스도 원한 말아주는 실실. 내가 미치한 드라마 주인공이고 또 송금이고 고칼로리 해쇼고 모든 짓들을
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
You better stop lying. Don't care what you talk about. 오늘도 제발로 달려는 건 나잖아. 깊이 스며들어 in your mouth. 진짜 사랑인지 아닌지 씹어봐.
이빨 삭힌 스파게티 빼고 싶니 뻔한 패티 그냥 포기해 어차피 이래라 이래
What an earworm.
SSERAFIM Bad bitch in between your teeth 그냥 포기해 어차피 이래라 이래
LeSSERAFIM.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. That was so fascinating. Wow. What are we gonna do with this spaghetti? Are we gonna throw it on the ajuma? We're gonna have her try it.
This is a hot spot. 숨쉬듯 찾는 이 밥상. 등골이
Oh.
fall in love. 참을 수 없는 말. 우린 in the kitchen.
I love that she has like a tattoo on her forehead.
나의 멋대로 사센.
This little noodly transition is adorable.
You don't need to think too much. 쉽고 듣고 못 보고 즐기다 가면 돼. Keep 스며들어 in your mouth. Guilty pleasure never kill a pretty good shopper.
이빨 삭힌 스파게티 빼고 싶니 뻔 appetite 그냥 볼게 어차피 이래라 이래 머리 속 SSERAFIM Bad bitch in between your teeth 그냥 볼게 어차피 이래라 이래
This is like a performance version, essentially, at a market. I love it.
이래 Yeah, this is a hot spot. Don't give a fuck, 니가 뭐라던. 씹어보셔 맛이 좋아. 필요 없어, 3-star. Yeah, 말로만 hate it. 어디 가서 너
I love me a good orange hair perspective on a member. When Itzy's Yeji had orange hair, psh, that was it. I love. So did we just do a little duck walk in our transition?
진짜 사랑인지 아닌지 씹어봐.
이빨 삭힌 스파게티 빼고 싶니 뻔 appetite 그냥 볼게 어차피 이래라 이래 머리 속 SSERAFIM Bad bitch in between your teeth 그냥 볼게 어차피 이래라 이래
With the vomit. Wow. What a freaking vibe this is. It says
Seraphim.
르세라핌, I'm fearless. Okay. Dance practice. Boom, with a starting place. Here we go. So they start with this little matrixy gliding move here.
This is a hot spot. 숨쉬듯 찾는 이 밥상. 등골이
I love that.
참을 수 없는 말. 우린 in the kitchen. Cooking it up, what you craving? 나의 멋대로 사센.
Gosh. They literally transition like spaghetti noodles. That is so good. It's a great way to tone set a choreography. Spaghetti. Oh my goodness, how fun. Choreographed vomiting for eating too much spaghetti. Wait, she doesn't have orange hair. Into a little Z set. How fun. You can tell this one has very specific camera shot intention for it. You know what I mean? That's them. In between your teeth. Alright, how are we gonna vomit this time? That's so funny! Ah! I bet they had a lot of fun learning this one. Cause I'm personally like, you're not really like used to seeing girl groups with this type of choreography structure. Does that make sense? Where it's like, it makes sense to see in like the music video, but in the choreography, they're having this like quirky vomit moment, not once, but every time in the chorus. I'm here for the commitment. I love this on them a lot. Okay. And I haven't seen a ton of their stuff. I've seen some of it. And I did see them debut way back in the day too. So I'm familiar with them from like debut rookie side. And I think we looked at like a couple of their stuff. This is really fun. Okay. Here we go. So we have this. I love this. That is such a charming pose. From here, they point out, I like that they have this little punch or this pop that they do in the engagement of the diaphragm to get that to trigger, to get this rotation to the front. And then they sit into it nice and rigid. Then they push it forward. I like the pose of it, nice and sassy. Swing that leg down, bring it back in. Triggers a body roll up the body. They have to have a certain degree of flexibility in the body, the torso. And I'm trying to think, if I'm holding this position, most likely you're going to be feeling it in your arm. And you may be feeling it a little bit from like, what am I doing? From here. Yeah, you're going to be feeling it a little bit in the top of the quad too, especially if you're pulling through a body roll like that. So good for them. Making it really clean. And then they end up swinging that leg to the front. Great commitment. They use that to help brush that hair away. How they end up bringing it across the face. So there's going to be a lot of mouth imagery, a lot of eating, teeth imagery, focus, spaghetti. So there's going to be legato movement, meaning like smooth. And that equates to like a cooked spaghetti noodle. And then you also have the rigidness of like uncooked spaghetti noodles. So you have so many options here, right? Drop it down. Now that they go into the knees to transition up. Come on, feature over on stage left. And then I like that they lean in. They lean away, and then you have your feature have a nice little accent moment with the hands. She turns, she's turning, we mixing, we cooking. I like that they bring to the inside, and then they let the body turn into literally a noodle. I love it. Where they're pulling onto the chest as they're stepping to create this really wave-like perspective. It's so fun. And it's so animated and theatrical, and they're committing to it so well, which makes it even more enjoyable to watch. They drop it low. She has her feature moment. They're like, here we go. Then we take it. We're like, oh, excuse me. We're getting ready to eat it up, right? And I like the little knocks on the head, different directions. It's mirrored and it's symmetrical. I love that. And then we knock it. She pulls in, and I like that all of them have their own little moment, most likely wordplay choices. Pull-ins are really great for that. And then you have the chats getting involved in the yeah. That has multiple voices, so having multiple people involved looks great there. She pulls it forward. I like that with the pull of the hips on that. In your mouth, so she travels it up. I think part of it is like what? *LeSSERAFIM, you're going to eat it up whether you want to or not. You know, it kind of gives that kind of trolling side. Is it the same kind of tone as Gnarly? To a degree, I would say some of the music video side of things, like there's some satire in this, but I like the food affiliation. I think we're here for it. But I know that 2026, we're probably going to be moving away from the food based on, I know there was somebody on Instagram who was a K-pop music producer, and he said that that's something that in the conversations of 2025, a lot of meetings, a lot of agencies wanted food-related tracks. But he said that's not happening as often in 2026. So have that on your radar to not have as much spaghetti and food and things of the like. I mean, I think this is funny, though. I love it. We drop it down. I like the little laying on the hand right there as we peel it in. And then we go in the pulls, and pulls are nice. And we pull it, and then we resend it back to like a column. We open it up. A nice little trapezoid. Then we're pulling it like a little spaghetti. And then notice they're focusing very specifically to this corner we see in the music video, and we also see in the performance version. They are catering to the corners on this, and I like that. Most likely for music shows, they're probably going to be having camera stationed there. I love that. The knocks on that's really fun. And then you have a little ching-ching, like we're starting a fire almost, which is fun. Bon appetit. We bring it to the front, and then we're using our hand to help create a nice little moment going across and uncross, and letting the hips complement that. Helps in a good transition. There we go, eat it up, representing, and we're presenting, boom, with the reset, and then we have the head goes down, and we do a little hip switch and go, whoop. I really like how flamboyant that is, but we're leaning back, really creating a nice arch before we transition. She said, I'm here, feature party of me. I'm watching you. I love that, and they're like, we ain't afraid to say it, right? In your teeth, right? It's cute. Bring the arm up, and then we do a nice little tap again. And they go, eat it up, meaning you're going to eat us up. And we're going to make you vomit because you just can't handle us, right? Eat it up. And then we have the eat it up. And with the shoulder on that. So you're first going to have a first feature. You have to eat it. And I like the little accent there where we're eating. But it's just different type of moment there. And then she has this moment. Ooh, that definitely gives, like, what is it? Sims, right? Like when you're playing the Sims video game. And, like, they have to, like, go to the bathroom or they, like, have to vomit. It's, like, that animated. I love it, right? And they're living their life. She's looking. Like, that's full-on commitment. And they bring it low to high. And it goes, eat it. And it looks like the pinky's controlling the shoulder. So I like the fullness of the engagement of the upper body with hands. Well, the head is nice. Eat it up, which is also nice. Go on now. And they go, this is a hot spot. I like that she's resting or, like, catering, placing your weight in the back on the hip. And we bring it forward. And we ain't afraid. We're in our cussing era right now, aren't we? We're like, bringing it down. I like the little head on that, too. They bring it to the front. Boom, boom. All of that was catered over to that stage. Left side. Looks cool. She moves to the other side. And we have swing the arms. Pretty decent range on it, too. It's clean. And that's also really nice complementary quality to the track. Pull forward is nice. We open it up. I like that they all frame to the inside. She has her moment. She hits it. Boom. Drop it down. Good trace. Hit. Then she has her moment. And then we swim it. Drop it down. And then we have our nice little shoulder on that. Pull it away. She has I don't care. And then they all are in an inverted V. Nice with a body roll. Good tension as to drop it down. Now that is a duck walk, I'm going to say. She's running forward. It's cute. And then you're doing a nice little chest rotation with the wrist on that too. We go, yeah. Everybody engages on that on the echo. Nice. Come on, feature. She goes down to the floor. I thought she was doing a dip. Like that position there, I was totally expecting her, outside of the performance version, to have that leg out. Like you would see, because I saw the duck walk. So my brain was conditioned to that. But that's why that feels familiar, and that's why that places well, at least to me. It's because that I would affiliate towards a lot of the Vogue nuance that we're seeing throughout some of these choices in the second verse. We rotate those arms. We look. They help her. Little assist. We come up. Here we go. We go, woo! I really like the fullness of that with that leg extension. Good range. I love the choreography on it, too. And then you have the little head, spaghettis, a little fixed point on the arms. And then we have the same thing where we go subtle, double, boom. So we're playing with timing, which is interesting because you're singing while you're syncopating on the chest. You normally don't see those things combined together for vocalists. So I thought that was cool that even your feature's doing that. So we go tap again. I was like, eat it up, eat it down, up. Cool, very animated. We toss it. Yep, 르세라핌. They're like, in between your teeth, and we're showing it off, different things, nice and shiny, in between your teeth. Love it. Uh-oh, did I just freeze? Does this freeze? Uh-oh. I think we're fine. And we go eat it up. Now this part, I freaking love this so much. So you have the E. Hold on. What is this? Where it's like E, Korean, E is like the single letters, like the Eung and then E. So having this, I think checks out to the letter, the character in Hangul, the E that makes the E sound. That's what I'm going to kind of gander here, which is kind of fun. If that's what they were doing, cool. I don't know. Isn't teeth E? Hold on. My very limited Korean has helped me here. They're having the E. They have the eat it up, but also it phonetically sounds like eat, which is teeth. So I think that's really fun. That's so fun. And he goes E. Oh, stop it. And then they all have the little vomit. Look to the inside, out to the front. I love the theatrics of that. And it helped demonstrate good levels too. And then you have the shoulder join in there. Hair's nice, head. And then we bring it up. And then we're popping it. And then we sitting it in the hinge around, which is really nice. It's a fun way to have a different punctuation on the tail end of your chorus in the outro. So they knock it. And then we triple. And then we get subtle, nice little figure eight on that shoulder instead of just straight linear across. I like that. And then it helps make that have a nice intensity where you use that as a transition. It still has a spaghetti noodle little slinky positioning like you saw them do earlier, but it's with the shoulder, and then you see it, get a little bit more staccatoed out there. They hop it in, and she says, oh, eat it up. We go, we hop away, we walk it, and we have a fun finish. Eee. We love it. Love it. This was so fun. I thought J-Hope's feature was really nice, but I also like the fact he was featured on it, so we got to watch this, right? Because I have a marathon with SSERAFIM, so they're normally not on my radar in ways that other groups are, because I do try to give groups, if the opportunity arises, a marathon format so we can understand the context of the group, so we can appreciate what they're doing movement quality-wise over extended period of time. I just haven't been able to do that with them, and that's okay. But we still get to appreciate them and still get to look at a really fun track like this. You guys know me, I know you, I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.